Well, here we go again. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I want to talk about AMC and talk about how AMC is exploding right now. Okay, so if you're like me, I've held AMC since the beginning. I've held AMC since the entire process started with GameStop, AMC, BlackBerry, Nokia, all that. Okay, AMC was the one that I held. Why? Because I felt like it would explode in itself once we got out of this pandemic. Once the theaters started back opening up, it was the one that I really did believe in. GameStop was probably the one I should have put my money in, but I missed the GameStop wave and it was like $400. And we never buy things as soon as, if you are listening to this video, if you don't learn anything from what I'm about to say, but remember this, don't buy something when it pops like that, okay? Unless it's the next Amazon. At some point in time, it's going to come back down because people are going to sell it off, and then that's your chance to buy in and make profit like they did. But let's get on into today's video. I want to talk to y'all for a minute on how you can make money in this AMC situation and what you need to be doing right now to prepare yourself. If you have not bought into AMC right now, it may be a dangerous time for you to buy in. Okay, it may be a dangerous time. You may want to hold off. Okay, because people are finna start making some money. And what I've learned in the crypto space and the stock market space, when things tend to go up, people are going to sell it off, make their profit and run. Okay, that's just how it is. It's more people, I feel like, trying to make a quick dollar when they're getting into the market than people who know what they're doing and staying in for the long term. And that's it's no data to back that up. Is no factual evidence of what I just said. But that's just the vibe, and that's just the feeling that I get a lot of times when I'm looking at stocks on a surface level. Okay, because as soon as a stock pops, it seems to go in the opposite direction because people are making their money. Big corporations are making their money. They're selling off their assets, and then they're getting back in when it goes back low. So just be aware of that when you're thinking about buying AMC right now. It's at $16. The high, I want to say, was around $18 to $20. I'm not exactly sure the exact number, but it was around $18 to $20. So if you're watching this video, you're probably thinking, well, how do I make money off of this if I'm already in it? So these are a couple of things you need to remember from the last situation. If you was in it and you held too long, whatever broker you're with, whatever exchange you're with, you're going to want to put in a stop limit right now. You don't want to put a stop loss limit in right now. And you want to put it to where you, at a minimum, make some type of a profit. So wherever you bought in at, so for example, let's just say you bought in at $10. And now it's like 16, you want to put your stop somewhere around the 12 range. You want to put it somewhere in the middle of that so you can at least make a good profit off of it. Okay, because at some point I think AMC is going to come back down, but I think it will go back up. But if you believe in AMC for the long term, don't sell at all. Don't put a stop loss in. Okay, or I'm gonna tell you the more riskier play. I'm gonna tell you a riskier play that you can do. Okay, so the first play you can do, put your stop loss in at a certain amount. If it goes this amount, it's going to sell it off. Okay, that's how that works. That's the first play you can do, so you can make your profit, and at a very minimum, you at least made a little bit of money. Okay, that's the first thing to do. Second thing you can do, set your stop at a price. Do that, like I said in the first time, and you can set a buy. Okay, this is if you believe in AMC and you believe in the roller coaster ride. So that's the first, like I said, the first strategy is that. This is the second strategy. Set the limit or set the stop loss, and then you cash in on your profits. Once you cash in on your profits, you put a limit order in to buy it once it drops again. And then you can rinse and repeat this cycle as long as you believe AMC will continue to ride this roller coaster. Okay, and it's looking like we are about to see AMC go up to all-time highs at some point in time. And when I say not necessarily all-time, but like 52-week highs, past that $18 mark, we're at 16 right now. It looks like we might see a $20 price this time. Should you sell if it goes that high? Probably. Okay, but could it go even higher? It is possible. It's possible this thing could go even higher. That's why I say you just want to be prepared and put your stop loss orders in. A lot of YouTubers, a lot of people are going to tell you to have diamond hands in this situation. Okay, I'm talking from an average guy's perspective. I believe in having diamond hands, but I also know at some point in time you have to cash in on what's going on, because everybody else is going to cash in and you're going to be looking like, okay, now I'm holding this $3 stock and I've lost money this time. Okay, you don't want to lose. You got to learn from your mistakes. Okay, do I have the diamond hands right now? Am I holding AMC for the long term? Yes, I'm one of the guys who's going to hold for the long term, but I am going to prepare to make money make some money from this, and also get back in the game. Okay, because you always want to have a foot in the game. Okay, you don't want to be caught lacking in these stock market streets. Okay, don't get caught lacking in these streets, man. But like I always say, the main reason why I have diamond hands because I never sell on an L. Okay, I don't care if it's $1 profit. We're gonna make a profit at some point in time. We're gonna make a profit unless you just invest in a company that's going bankrupt and it's gone. Then that's when you talk about, you know what I'm saying, potentially selling in an L. But you got to make smart investments. So that is on you to do. Okay, you got to make smart investments at the end of the day. But we never sell on L's on this channel. Okay, we never sell in an L. We make some time. I don't care if it's 50 cents worth of profit. We make a profit in the game. Okay, so with that being said, you have one or two options there. Or you can play the third option, which is just the long-term hold. The long-term hold is simply just holding it, not even worrying about it. If it drops again, you buy more of it. And that's for the people who truly believe that AMC in the long term can bounce back and be huge again in terms of putting movies in the theaters and people going back out and everything going back to normal. Now, I believe that will happen. I'm leaning more on the third option. However, if you're somebody who can watch the market all the time and you're somebody who knows how to put your limits in and knows how to work the market, then you probably want to go with option number 2. Put your stop loss in, because when it goes down, it's probably going to go back down hard. It's probably going to go back down to $8, $9 and hover around that 7, around that range again before we see any kind of uptick, even though theaters and stuff are opening back up. But the reason you put the stop loss in so you can make a profit and then buy back in, that's the second thing you can do. And those are 3 things you can do. So like I said, I'm gonna just go over these one more time. You can put a stop loss in and just forget about AMC. Make your money back that you potentially lost the first time. And like I said, I feel like I'm talking to more people than I realize. But like I said, that's something you can do. The second thing you can do is do the first thing, but buy back in when it's lower and even potentially lower than the first time you bought in, and then wait for this thing to happen all over again. You can do that. That's a more riskier option, but it's an option indeed. Or you can do the third thing and do what a lot of people are probably going to do, is just hold it. And then if it goes back down, don't worry about it going back down. Buy back in, or buy the dip, as we say in traditional words. Just buy the dip. Now, that's another thing you can do, because I feel like this thing is going to take either 1 or 2 courses. This thing is either going to go up and hit the 20s and continue to go up, and then you had to change your stop loss to something else so you can sell off, make a profit, and then put your profits back in. That's another thing. Just to give you guys a bonus tip, this is what a lot of people do. They make a lot of money on a stock, and then they sell the portion that they invested. Okay, and then they take that as, okay, it's no way I can lose money on this deal. I can only make money from here. And that's another smart thing to do. Another option that I feel like a lot of people don't talk about on YouTube. And right now, I'm just giving you guys what I think you could do, because I've been holding AMC, like I said, ever since this first happened. And I said I'm going to hold because we don't sell in a loss. We never sell in a loss. There's no way that I would sell on a loss. Like, a lot of people get emotional when they see this thing in the red and they sell. So, well, at least I only lost $10. No, we're not going to lose 10. We're not going to lose 20. We're going to make 10. We're going to make 20. We're going to make 30, 40, 50. But I'm a long-term investor. So, I feel like option 2 is probably what I'm going to go with. And I'm going to try to hopefully make exactly what I put in back and then put in the earnings. That's what I'm hoping. If this thing explodes like people believe it will, if this thing hit 20, 30, 40, 50 dollars or something like that, something crazy, let's just say hypothetically it goes insane. Okay, let's just say this thing goes insane, right? Then I believe what I will do is sell out of my position in terms of the amount I put in. So all the money I put in initially, I sell out, and I will leave in the money I made and just use that as my play in money, because there's no way I would lose. It's almost like my casino theory. And this, once I talk about my casino theory, this is gonna be the end of the video. So my casino theory, and I'll talk about that a lot in another video. I recently went to the casino and I played blackjack. Now, blackjack can be a game you can win some, you can lose some, but I do believe in playing that over the slot machine. You know, you can get lucky, but anyway, if you playing into blackjack, I always had the mindset that once I started playing blackjack, and it was fun. I played for the first time a couple of days ago. So my thought is, if you make some money from blackjack, you always move your chips over where you can never lose. And that's assuming that you win in the first place. Now, if you go and just lose, then that's you should have got up. But let's just say you put down $40 at the table and you win, and you start winning. You take your initial 40, you put it off to the side, and you continue to win. You continue to lose, win, lose. But if you somehow lose down to the amount you put in, that's when you get up and realize it's not your night. So you always take a budget when you go in the casino. Never take your bill money, never take all that stuff. It's fun sometimes, but don't go all the time. Just go and have fun. Treat it like Six Flags. You know what I'm saying? It's just a little thrill. Don't take a lot of money in there. And that's just my personal belief. Anyway, I'm done talking today, man. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for tuning into the channel, man. I'll see you in the next video. Continue to grind and continue to shine. It's your boy David, and I'm out.